So what I'm going to demonstrate now is a sight change using the Inset II with the Animus insulin pump and just changing the sight over in general. So at the moment you can see that I do have the old sight in, and now what I'm going to do is just disconnect the pump so that I can change the sight. I won't be changing the lining because it's the sight that there appears to be a problem with. It doesn't seem to be a very good sight for absorption of the insulin. So what I'd maybe do is, if you can get an anti-adhesive spray, this one's called Lift Plus, and to just take out the old sight, you just spray the sight there, leave it for a couple of seconds, and then it should let you peel away the sight, the cannula, with a lot more ease and less pain. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Inset II set, and first of all on the back you'll see there's a white sticky. First of all you see also there's a red tab. Pull the red plastic tab down like so. Take the plastic off. Now the white paper tab at the bottom, pull till you can see the mechanism of the back, and then lift, and there you've got the cannula inside with the cover on after you've lifted the plastic cover off the top. And this is the adhesive, but currently it's got a protector on it so it isn't sticky, and this here is your tubing inside. You'll see the tubing is under a hook, so if you just pull down so it becomes unattached from the hook and just slowly wind round, make sure it's slowly because otherwise you might pull the whole set out, until you can unwind it no more. Just give it a gentle tug to see that that can't go anymore. What you then need to do, or what I'm going to do, is you'll then need to take off the adhesive. You see there's a tab here, and that just gently unwinds. What I would usually do at this point, before I've unwound the white paper off the adhesive, is if it was changing the lining, I would connect it to the pump and prime it till there was insulin coming out of the end of the needle guard. That's when you know your lining's primed. But as I said, I'm not changing the actual tubing. There's no problem with the tubing on the old one, it was the sight itself. Remove the needle guard here by just gently pulling and twisting, and there you see you've got the bare needle. Then on the back here you just need to grasp hold of the handle that's inside on the mechanism and pull till you hear a click. Then, so the tubing isn't in the way when you insert, there is a little groove that you can put the tubing in. I don't know if you can see that on there. And then all that's left to do is find the right sight. So I did have the old one here, but as I said, I think I may have slightly overused that. So I'm going to pick a spot over here. So what you then need to do is place the inserter on your skin. It's generally painless. Feel for the two grooves and squeeze the grooves. Once you hear that click, that means the needle's been fired in with the cannula attached. And if you pull the whole device very gently, you will be able to pull the inserter needle out as so. What you would usually do then, if after changing the whole set, is fill the cannula. Refer to your instruction guides to see how much by. on the Inset II, with it being a 6mm needle, it's 0.30 units that the cannula needs filling by. So what I'm going to do is just detach this wire. It can be a bit fiddly. And I'm going to reattach my old wire. Hopefully I'll get better absorption from this one, this side. And I do need to fill the cannula because it is a new cannula that's attached to me. So I will just fill cannula by 0.30. And that's changing over your sights using the Inset II. Thanks.